To escape from her wedding, the woman put her wedding dress on a maniac. Her disabled elder sister screamed when she saw this, realizing she was being disrespectful. Suddenly, it started raining heavily, but the woman was deeply happy. This was the first time she had lived her life for herself. She had been forced to be obedient to survive in her cruel stepmother's home. Because her stepsister was paralyzed in both legs, her family had forced her to marry in her sister's place. But on the wedding day, her stepsister deliberately showed up wearing a wedding dress and caused a scene. Now she was finally free from that suffocating home. Then a wealthy man, whom she had met before and had once liked, arrived and asked her if she was ready to marry him. The woman immediately agreed without thinking. Soon, they both obtained a marriage certificate. The man took her to his house and announced to everyone that she was now his wife. However, the housemaid showed her no respect. They felt that that woman is not worthy of that man. At that very moment, the woman said she wanted orang juice. But the maid deliberately brought her hot water and said there was no juice in the house. The woman threw the water in his face and said she only wanted orang juice. Seeing this, the butler immediately came and scolded the maid and dismissed her. Then another maid brought her juice. Later, the butler asked the woman if she could take a walk in the garden. The woman offered to show her the way, but as soon as she opened the garden door and went inside, the maid closed it from the outside. Suddenly, a stray dog ran towards her. When the man realized his wife was in the garden with the dog, he immediately rushed there but was relieved to see her. The woman was not hurt. Instead, the dog was sitting quietly beside her and was loving her very much. When the man realized that the maids had done all this intentionally, he immediately fired all the maids and clearly stated that he would not let his wife suffer such pain. The next day, the woman she went to a jewelry shop to buy a wedding ring for her husband, but there, she met her old fiancé. The fiancé angrily asked her how she dared to run away from the wedding. The woman calmly replied, that when you allowed my sister to come to my wedding wearing my wedding dress, then why don't you marry her? Hearing this, the fiancé tried to forcibly take her with him. The woman slapped him hard, then her husband came there. He went straight and threw that man on the ground. The fiancé was shocked and asked, who is this? Smiling, the woman kissed her husband on the cheek and proudly said, meet, this is my husband. Subscribe for the next part.